I can tell you how much I appreciate that you're helping us to do this interview.
You're very welcome.
Okay, as you know, we are trying to raise awareness of the neuroendocrine condition.
Yes.
Because in the general public, this condition is completely absent. They don't have awareness of this at all.
No, I understand it's very difficult to find.
I believe that you were diagnosed of a neuroendocrine tumor.
I was.
Can you tell us when did it happen?
2004.
2004. And how were you find out that you had this rare condition?
I had been having the constant diarrhea and the lethargy, not being able to do anything, for about 18 months. And it got so bad that I was taken in as an emergency into my local hospital because I'd collapsed.
Can you let us know what type of neuroendocrine tumor do you have?
Lipoma.
Lipoma.
Lipoma. And a colleague of Dr. Caplin of the Royal Free knew a little bit about it, and he said, I think I know what's wrong with you.
Okay.
But it isn't something that we can handle here.
Sure. So then they refer you to Professor Caplin.
So I was taken by ambulance to here, to the Royal Free, where I saw Dr. Caplin.
And this is when you started the relationship with us.
Yes.
Long-lasting relationship
Yes.
with us. Yeah.
It worked only in as much as it just eased up a little bit on the diarrhea, because there's no release at all from the diarrhea. You never know when you're going to have it. Because I could be talking to you now and it would just start flowing away, which has happened frequently.
But it didn't happen.
But it just held it up a little bit with other things to try and stop the bowel making the release of the diarrhea. But there's no way of stopping it because it was coming from the tumour. The tumour was still stimulated.
Yeah, so despite giving you loads of medication to control the tumour release of this hormone, this peptide, you were having this amount of diarrhea constantly.
Yes.
And I believe that you were having at home like a lot of infusions.
Yes, yes, I had lessons before I left. I was going to more or less have to live in hospital if I had to learn how to self-infuse myself with the things that I needed. I had a drip stand and drips which I had to sit for 6 hours a day. So I couldn't go anywhere or go out because I had to have these drips going into my arm and the district nurse giving me other medicines.
And then you went for this yttrium 90 therapy. And then what happened when you started on this treatment?
Well, it was amazing. The first treatment, very frightening, but the first treatment you had, you thought, oh, don't know about this, nothing sort of. And then I had to have 3 treatments within 3 months of one another.
So you were 9 months having this magic bullet treatment.
I was very lucky that the now Professor Caplin was able to secure funds for me to have this treatment done. And here's the towel, I'm here.
And then since you have, when you have that, I think you started to have significant improvement of your symptoms after the second treatment of yttrium 90.
Yes.
And what happened, what happened with the diarrhea and with your other symptoms?
Well, I didn't have to have, I have to drink at least 2 litres of fluid a day, and I have to have the box on my stomach to put the oxytocin in, and I had a Hickman line to put the other medicine in, but then I didn't have to have that. I didn't have to have this, and I didn't have to have all the other medicines.
So I imagine that it has some fantastic impact in your quality of life.
Absolutely marvellous.
When did you finish with this treatment?
Oh,
It's been now a while, isn't
Yes.
it? Like over a year.
Yes,
So since you finished this Magic Bullet Y90 treatment,
yes.
your tumors how has been your tumors?
At the moment, they're stable.
And since you had the treatment, all your symptoms related to the condition disappeared,
Disappeared.
and also your tumors has been stable since then.
Yes.
But that's a fantastic recovery.
Well, it is fantastic. It's like I know the treatment is a bit severe, and you're warned it's a bit severe, but it's to me, it wasn't severe as much as the chemo. It wasn't so intrusive as the chemo and everything else that was. It happened over the 3 months, and you was in hospital for 2 days.
Yeah. So for that treatment, you were coming for your
Yes, you
one
just
day.
stayed overnight.
I stay overnight and going home the following
Make
day.
sure you're not radioactive.
Good. Okay, because I'm really glad that after this treatment,
You're really glad.
I am
How
really
do you
glad.
think I feel? It's a miracle. No, I'm
Fantastic.
not being funny. It is a miracle.